Welcome back, guys. Man, it feels good to say that again. It has been a long time here. If some of you may know, I went on vacation. After I came back, had nephew's birthday, daughter's birthday. I helped my father build a pool from scratch, laid all the land, put the pool all together, then had the 4th of July. The one night I may have had to record a video, I took a selfish. I'm not gonna lie, and I watched the Avs win the Stanley Cup. Long time coming with that, 20 years, huge Avs fan. So I did sit and watch the Avs win the cup. But man, it feels good to be back with you guys. We're going to be tackling Bard's adventure here today. He was the last piece of the puzzle to get all 12 champions. I've just been grinding away in my spare time when I could. Mostly on mobile, so nothing able to actually record. But today we are going to hop into it. There we go. Let's see the starting deck really quick. Hope everyone is doing awesome. I've been seeing a ton of kick butt gameplay out there, guys. I'm excited for that drop on the 20th. We should be getting some more information coming up with that at the end of the week, which is really cool. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's play. Excuse me. And I am testing out a brand new green screen here. There we go. So if it is a little fuzzy or anything, I do apologize. I'm still working with the settings and this and that to try to get it, good. This is the best I can do for right now, though, so I hope it doesn't cause too much trouble visual wise. We'll go with the outright gearheads. Perfect. And let's go. But yeah, vacation was awesome. Went out to a place called Fort Robinson. It's in western Nebraska, with my wife, my daughter, my stepdaughter, my mom and dad. We were out there for 5 days, did Jeep rides, horseback riding, swam. We went to the Mammoth Dig in South Dakota and Wind Cave. It was really, really fun. We had a blast. Oh, and my niece was there as well, excuse me. But it was a really, really good time. Just a nice little getaway. Hardly any internet connection at all. It was just nice to kind of disconnect and just, I don't know, just kind of do everything but be on the internet and be around a bunch of electronics. It's just a cabin style camping, but it was really, really fun. And then yeah, once we got back, my nephew, the very next day, he had a birthday, so we went and we attended that. He turned 3, which was awesome. And right after, a week later, my daughter, she had a birthday. She just turned 4. We had something at the Nana and Papa's house for the family, and then the next day we went to a place called Sky Zone. It's a indoor trampoline park with all of her friends, and she had an absolute blast. So it has been busy, busy, busy around here. All right, let's see. Do we play the stag? Yeah, you know what? Let's just play it. There we go. There we go. Awesome. But yeah, Fort Robinson was so much fun. We got to go tubing. Essentially, it's not a river. It's like a creek, but it's a lot more fast-paced than just your normal babbling brook. But that was my highlight of the trip. That was so much fun. My girls, they had a wonderful time. Nobody wanted to leave when it was all said and done. It was just really, really nice to get out and, like I said, just kind of disconnect. There we go. That should go ahead and wrap up the first round here. Awesome. There we go. Sweet. Unlocked. Yeah, I'm trying to complete the Shadow Isles. Almost done there. I think I only got like 3 or 4 more rewards to go. There we go. Yeah, we'll go with the Swole Squirrel. But then one of the days, my mom and dad, they took my stepdaughter and my niece, they took them back up to South Dakota, and they did like a helicopter ride that went over Mount Rushmore, and a bunch of cool stuff, that was really awesome. I would not go on that. I'm terrified of heights, so being in a helicopter just sounds horrifying, but my stepdaughter, she really had a good time doing that. They went on a train ride through the mountains, and the Black Hills up there, which was really fun. I don't know. Man, I don't really like doing 2 to my nexus. Let's go here. Alright. Perfect. And then, yeah, the Sky Zone was awesome. The kids had a wonderful time. We had like a private room, everything like that. Goodie bags, pizza, cake pops, things like that. And they got to just jump around, blow off a bunch of energy. Jump around. 4-year-olds say that they have never-ending energy. Perfect, thank you. And I'm really excited for the new update coming out here on. Oh, let's go. There we go. The new update coming out on July 20th. I'm excited for the information we are going to get. We got a little teaser a couple weeks ago of a new champion that's going to be in there. But I'm excited to start getting those previews and just seeing what it's gonna be like. It should be fun. That's one awesome thing about Legends of Runeterra. It seems like they're cranking out new content on the regular, which is one of the huge reasons that drew me to the game, outside of the card art and just the overall interaction and aesthetics of the game. I just love that they are constantly listening to the community, trying to, improve it any way they can. It really did stink to hear that, Path of Champions is not going to be a huge main priority for them as much as player versus player. But with any card game, honestly, that should be expected. The fact that we had a PvE that was going to take place over a PvP was actually quite shocking for a card game. Most of it is PvP. Don't know too many that successfully just drive off of PvE. I know everyone that will see this will be yelling at the screen saying, a bunch of different ones, rattling them off, but I don't know of any. I don't know how Hearthstone is. I've never played Hearthstone, so I can't comment on that. I just know when Arena started getting really dull and boring, and it was evident that they really didn't care about adding anything new to it, I started searching for something else. I wanted another card game, and I'm so happy I came up on Legends of Runeterra. Excuse me. When I did, because ever since I did, it's just been non-stop updates, new cards, patches, this and that. I love it. They listen to the community. Sweet. But no, I've been playing daily, mostly, like I said, on mobile. That's the easiest way that I can actually play. I've had almost zero time to actually sit down like I am tonight and actually record a video. No, let's go right here. So I've done a bunch of work on Path of Champions with other champions, getting a few of them to 3 stars, and a few of them fully, or not fully upgraded, excuse me. I have Jin close to fully leveled up, not upgraded. And then on top of that, like I said, the one night I would have had to record a video. I did take a selfish. Wanted to watch the Avs win the Stanley Cup. It's been a really long time coming. 5 years ago, they were the worst team in the NHL, and to be a fan of that and to turn around and then win the Stanley Cup is amazing. So I did have to celebrate and watch that rather than record a video. So hopefully that'll be my only selfish. Plug and play. Perfect. Do your thing, though, Ringer. All right. Yeah, on vacation, it was really cool because we took a Jeep ride up into the Buttes. It's like really, really big hills. But yeah, we were like 700 feet above elevation, which I know people around mountains, that's not a lot, but in Nebraska, that's pretty damn high. And it was really, really fun. It was really windy when we finally got to the pinnacle, or to the peak, excuse me. It was really, really windy. Luckily, they have like a fenced-in little area, and we were able to go in there. So yeah, you pretty much don't blow off. And we got to see a ton of different wildlife: pronghorn, buffalo, coyotes, and like dinosaur fossils, which were really, really cool to see. They have one out there that's literally just sticking in the side of a side of a hill, which is really sweet to see. And then they have a museum on site. It has like mammoths and a bunch of other fossils from dig sites that they've come across in Nebraska and Wyoming and South Dakota. But the main attraction there is they actually have 2 mammoths that were actually locked together pretty much like in a fight, and they fell into this, like, it was like a mudslide that pulled them in, and they got stuck that way. So when the archaeologists found it, there's 2 of them, and they're still stuck like that. So that was really cool to get pictures and video of. And then the mammoth site up in South Dakota, that's really, really cool because that's an active one, and they have all sorts of fossils inside of there, and you learn a ton. You learn, but it's really fun while you're learning, just to see all the different kinds of animals and dinosaurs that were here way back in the day. A Mosasaurus skull, that was probably one of my favorite to see, was the Mosasaurus skull. It's honestly not as big as I thought. I thought they were like ginormous, so I was expecting like this huge skull. I mean, it is big, but it just wasn't what I thought it was going to be. But those mammoths, I'm not going to lie, those were way bigger than what I thought they were going to be. They're absolutely just freaking incredible. The skulls on them things are just crazy. There we go. Use our re-rolls. I just don't care for that one at all. Let me take a couple of these, or we'll just take a few of those. There we go. Do you cut anything? No. I'll keep it all. Alright, Lulu, the 1-1 squirrel. Alright. Well, pleased to meet you. Let's get it on. And then also my daughter, she has never ridden a horse before, so I'm not gonna. It wasn't a horse. It was a pony. My wife and my stepdaughter, they rode horses, but my 4-year-old, she rode a pony, and she absolutely loved it. We thought she might be a little afraid of it. Nope, had no problem hopping up on that thing. She had to ride it, of course, she had to ride it on 2 separate days because she loved it so much. And then we took her on I always do that. Took her on a stagecoach ride, which was actually pretty fun. I didn't think it was going to be that great. I got on it. It is extremely bumpy. You feel every little bit of that. Way to go, pioneers. Shout out to you guys for traveling as far as you did in those things, because no, the little 10-15 minute ride we were on, that was plenty enough for me. I was ready to get off. It'll hurt the butt after a while. And yeah, they did, a bunch of little knick-knack things like arts and crafts. Went to, of course, every gift shop along the way. Like I said, Wind Cave in South Dakota was really, really cool. We got the long tour there, and we were able to go pretty much all the way. It is all the way to the bottom as far as, the tour group goes. I believe it's like 500-600 feet below the surface, and then they turn off all the lights, and you can't even see the hand in front of your face. It is so dark, but it's really cool. And they show you kind of how the first explorers would have seen the cave, and they like this little candle and this little tin, and yeah, you can see about 2 feet in front of you. Wow, it is really cool. It would be cool to explore caves, but not without the modern technology of all the flashlights and all the doodads we have today. Doing it just by candlelight would be terrifying. Excuse me. There we go. This is a mama's house. But yeah, and then it is super cold in those caves. Once you're up on the surface, it's hot, you're warm. But once you start going down further and further and further, it is cold. And what was cool about Wind Cave is it's not like real watery and just like wet. It's really, really dry because of how much wind that actually goes in there. But there's no, or very, very little to no life. So there's not a bunch of things down there looking for food or anything like that. It's just a bunch of cool looking rocks, essentially. There we go. Depending on who you block, might get the win. Nope. Okay. But yeah, that took pretty much all day to do. We did Wind Cave and the Mammoth Dig in one day. We hit South Dakota all in one swoop. And when we did the Jeep ride at Fort Robinson, another cool thing is there's a bunch of buffalo in the road. And the head one, he would not get out of the middle of the road. That was sweet. There was a bunch of babies, so they're pretty much protecting them, but he would not get out of the middle of the road, and our tour guide actually thought he was going to charge, which was kind of cool. But with little kids on the Jeep, not you're wanting the safety of them, but it was really, really cool. We got a lot of cool pictures, a lot of cool video. It was just a fun family trip. Something that it took us by surprise. We knew we were going to have fun. We didn't think we were going to have that much fun. That makes sense. But just, yeah, it was an awesome, awesome trip. Oh, you can't do that, Dane. There we go. We should be able to go. Yep, we should be able to wrap this thing up our next turn here. And that should put the stamp on Bard's first adventure there. Oh! No. Suck it to me. There we go. Bard is one of my favorite champions. I've been using Bard in Aloe and a Chime Tentacle deck when I try to ladder climb. That's been actually working really, really well for me. It's the only deck I've ever built. It's the only one I've ever used in PvP. And it's shockingly really good. I know there's one that's floating out there, and I know I've mentioned this in a video previously, but I've completely changed that one. I've never seen the deck out there before the one I use, which is awesome. All right, fragments. Hey. Now we're just trying to, yeah, pretty much house these wild fragments to, once we get more champions on that next update, can go and unlock them. Alright guys, I will definitely be making another Bard video here to get his second adventure. Oh, alright, Stone Stacker's gonna come. Oh, nope. I say it's gonna come with pickaxe. Oh, okay, sweet. That's kind of nice. But I will definitely be making another video here for Bard's second adventure. So look for that, guys. Please go ahead and like and subscribe. Every little bit helps. Again, thank you very much. Until the next video, guys, keep kicking butt, and I'll see you in the next video.